Hi everyone, this is Professor Stanley, Louisiana State University, Alexandria, Fall 2017, Poli Sci 2051, and we are entering into Thanksgiving week, and I wanted to drop in and give you all just a few quick announcements moving into the week, and as we go forward, we're coming to the end of the class, so that's probably a good thing for some of you. Um, and I know that some of you may not miss it as much as the others, but that's okay. I hope you had fun with it and that you learned something, and more importantly, that you learn to apply all the principles that we've talked about and we've discussed in your everyday life. So, the first thing I want to bring to your attention is that the quiz on the three branches, there were two mistakes on the questions that you were asked, and unfortunately, Moodle has a mind of its own sometimes, and it incorrectly lists the correct answer, if that makes sense. Question number 3 says the United States House of Representatives is based on the population distribution of each district. That answer is actually true. So for those of you who marked true and did not get credit for that question, I will be giving you credit for that question. Question number 10 says the purpose of Congress as defined as in the Constitution is to review the legality of laws, and the correct answer is listed as true, which it is true for the most part. Remember, your answer choices, you select the ones that are most correct. So as of now, around half of you did get that question correct. I'm going to wait until everyone finishes the quiz and figure out if there is a majority of students who missed the question, then I will give credit for that question as well. But right now at this time, there are still some students who have not taken the quiz. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait until those students have completed the quiz before I can actually give credit for that. A lot of you did have a little bit of trouble on question number 17, which asks you about the cabinet uh, that the president has as his personal counsel, and they do advise him on important national matters such as foreign policy. So again, I'm not going to give away the answer on that one just yet, because a lot of you have got it correct and a lot of you have missed it. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But again, that is readily available in your text. Question number 26 says, to blank a ruling means to make valid. The correct answer is to affirm. Again, that is listed by Moodle with justify as the correct answer, but that is not the most appropriate answer. So I'm going to give everyone credit for question number 26. So for those of you wondering what the total extra credit points are at this point, if you will take your grade and add 6 points to that, then that is your current grade for the three branches quiz for this week. So again, I'm giving everyone 6 points extra credit for the quiz because 2 of the questions were constructed incorrectly within the Moodle database. So unfortunately, that was outside of my control. However, I did take note of that, and you will be getting credit for that. So don't worry about that. Just remember to add 6 points to your total grade for that week. So that's out of the way. The quiz has been discussed. moving forward, what I wanted to talk about was the fact that we still have students who are enrolled in the course, but they have not completed assignments for a number of different weeks now. You're responsible for completing those assignments. If you do not get the assignments completed, and I know I've said this over and over, but those of you that have been doing it, just disregard. If you do not get those assignments completed, then I will be forced to give you the grade that you have earned, which in most cases will be a D or an F. Because there were some that initially started out doing very well, but for whatever reason, they have stopped completing assignments. And I have said repeatedly, if you need help, please let me know. I will help you, or I will get you the appropriate help that you need and guide you to that help. There are a number of different resources available for you, not only as a student at LSUA, including the library, writing center, the Office of Student Affairs. If you're having difficulties, there's academic advising. There are plenty of options to help you, as well as if you go on the internet and look up whatever it is your case may be. If you need more resources, more references for the material, those things like that. Remember, distance learning has its challenges, but when you have effort being put in on both sides, including the students and the professor, it is a successful environment. And for the most part, this has been a very successful course. I'm very proud of the evolutions that I've seen in the learning and in the discussions and in your overall way that you communicate and discuss in your writings and in your assignments. So it's been very good for me to see. It's very pleasurable to see results as someone who puts in a lot of hours behind the scenes as well. You all currently know that I'm finishing up my own graduate degree, my doctorate degree as well. So I know very well the situation that you are in, so I can give you quality advice. I'm not just someone who has been in academics for 20 or 30 years and I'm on my way out the door. I'm actually in this fighting to make a name for myself as well. So the quality and the craftsmanship of your work should reflect that. So enough about that. I won't go on any more about that, but just remember those things moving forward into the future. Now, perhaps the best part of this video announcement that I'm giving you is this portion here, which I'm going to say it's going to just make you happy that this week coming up, so Thanksgiving week holiday, I am going to give that to you for purposes of making up needed to complete assignments that you've missed, or for those of you who are already up to date and you've completed everything, then you can enjoy the week and spend time with your family and friends as the holiday week is supposed to be like. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a time where we all take a break and we all spend time with our family and friends. So the reason why I'm doing that in this particular course is, again, going back to what I said earlier, I have seen improvement in the class overall, and you will find in life, and especially as an educator and someone who's been in academics, you have two extremes: the students that go above and beyond, and then you have the people and the students over here who just want to sort of meet the status quo and get by. So that is definitely relevant to this discussion, and it does show in your work, and it does show in the things you do, especially after you graduate and you get your degree and you move on with your next employment stage in your life. So just remember those things. Again, this week coming up, starting tomorrow, the 19th through the 20th through the 26th, there will be no new assignments. So this will be your time to reflect on things that we've accomplished here in this course and things that we've learned here in this course. I may perhaps give you a voluntary survey for you to look at and participate in it, but other than that, there will be no new assignments that go toward your grade this week, November 20th through the 26th. We will reconvene November 27th through December 3rd to have our final assignment. And at that time, you'll complete student surveys, you'll complete things that you need to have done for this class to move forward, and so I can be able to grade your assignments in a timely manner. And again, if you are graduating from the university and you will be walking December 14th, you need to make sure that you have all of your grades and all of your assignments completed so that I can grade your work and have it entered into the grade book before that time. So the seniors have a different way of doing things. I have to grade your work first. So if you are a senior, please let me know so that I can go ahead and get your grades input first so that you do not have any type of delays before graduation. So that's all I got to say for you all. I hope you have a great week. Again, this is Professor Stanley signing off. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you soon.